Hello, universe. Welcome back to another one of my streams. We're doing some Honkai Star Rail today. I am blessed to have a sponsored stream that I could do. And anytime I have a sponsored stream and it's for something that I actually really enjoy, it's even better. So, wholeheartedly, be sure to check out Honkai Star Rail. Exclamation point Honkai Star, or HSR, excuse me, in the chat, or the bot is spitting out a link as well, which is also linked in the description of the YouTube video for this as well. So if you could check it out, that'd be really cool. It helps support me and support my channel, which, you know, keeps me running. But let's play some Honkai Star Rail. Very excited about it. Big fan of the game. Not to flex, because I know people always do this where it's like, you know, I was in the beta test for it. So, you know, I don't mean to brag, but if you're satisfied with the game today, I kind of take all credit for it, right? Because I'm the one that helped shape it into what it is now. I'm not quite so confident, but it is a fun game. So proceed to listen to me glazing the living heck out of it for a while. Something I'm particularly excited about is doing the Currency Wars game that just came out, which is like an auto battler, which is a rotating weekly mode now. I don't know if it's like rotating in the sense that there's rewards you can get. They showed some calendar for it. Regardless of it, I'm a big fan of auto battlers, so it seems like a win-win for me to give it a go. What is the bond link? Oh, it's just a bunch of free rewards. No big deal. Right, so it looks like activating specific levels of bonds gives us special rewards too. Honestly, I just want to kind of send a run. Definitely take the like meta progression upgrades though. I did the tutorial and I did a run last night and I was like, I really want to do this on stream. It lined up very conveniently with my intents. Alright, so what do we have? The first plane's cleared in the last game, get 2 gold coins. Okay, so it's the reward for not just re-rolling over and over again. What is this? Is this re-roll them? Oh, that's nice. There's no downside to it or anything. Let me with some crit rate. What is this? Get a random piece of basic equipment after clearing the boss in the first or second plane. Oh shoot, I should have looked at those. Actually, we can get one of them, assuming they're all 60. Get 1 extra reward at the start of supply phase. You can refresh each investment strategy 1 time making a choice. Give me the refresh. Alright, so if you've never played an auto battler before, or auto chess, it boils down to, you'll see, we'll explain as we go. Overclock Gambit mode activated. Overclock Gambit is fast-paced mode that requires less time to play, but can be used to complete bi-weekly points for mission rewards. Okay, so it's like a weekly thing. I want to do the proper one. So we're going to do standard Gambit because I want to try and rank it up. I also want to turn up the audio because it feels a little bit quiet, but the main screen's really loud, so maybe we'll balance it out a little bit. How about this? This is way louder than it would have been on the main screen. I'm going to totally regret it, then lower it a little bit. 1 random FX appears on the enemy. Oh, we can't rank it up. Okay. Encounter nodes appear, enemy difficulty +3. So we basically just ranked it up to like the normal mode. We've done like the tutorial run. Alright, so we've got Jetbird, Kafka, and Svarog as our bosses of the match. Again, it's going to be a little confusing at first, but auto battlers are always fun, so I think it'll be pretty enjoyable. Alright, we can gain crystals. Crystal ore worth a bunch of gold coins. Gold coins is the currency. Crystal ores are like the little orbs you can click. The start of plane 1, 2, and 3 respectively. So we can get a bunch of coins over the run. Start with Wolf Hunt characters, and basic equipment increase the drop rate of them, so we can go for this specifically. Or start with Knight Demigod characters. Let's do Wolf Hunt. I'm curious about them. I don't know anything about the Wolf Hunt style, so let's go with that. Let me move the widget too, because I'm seeing that it's in not a bad spot, but I think like somewhere like here might be a little bit better. There we go. All right, so what do we got? We've got Xiao Kui, who has heal and support Wolf Hunt. Wolf Hunt is summons Borisin to join in battle. After it participates in battle, can gain experience and level up. Ally squad members carrying more equipment will help Borisins gain bonus experience. Increase the on-off field strength of Wolf Hunt members. This effect increases by 50% in Borisin. Okay, so this is an invest early on. Ooh, but the experience scaling, it's really good. Looks like we can max out 7 before crests, assuming that crests function how I think they do. I'm calling them crests without knowing their names. So we have... Is Wolf Hunt people just with, like, ears? Is that what it is? No, okay. I was thinking that I might have figured it out, but no, it's not. It's people from Zhenjiao. We do have an orb, which gives us a few extra coins, but I don't think there's any reason for us to roll down right now. I mean, I guess we can grab a Xiao Kui. Oh, Moses here too, actually. Hold on. Wolf Hunt 3 gets us to start scaling that, so we start with that for sure. Hey T, good to see ya. Nice thing about the mode is that you get to try out characters you don't have to. We literally won before anything happened. Yes, the for the what do you call it? For the sponsorship, it's for new accounts only. So we can grab Xiao Kui to 2-star Xiao Kui. What do we have? We should be... Okay, you can click characters and then do recommended equipment on them. Actually, let's go even further than that, because they have like a guide for builds, and I do not know good builds yet. So 7 Wolf Hunt, 4 debuff, follow-up attack. Follow-up attack could be fun. That makes a lot of sense for what we're doing right now. And we get a little Topaz action, and I am kind of a Topaz fan. Let's do 7 Wolf Hunt. We'll try for that strategy. I appreciate any support. Also appreciate the hydrate redeem. I'll drink to that. Alright, so let's see. We've got our Borisin, which is slowly leveling up. It's level 1 currently. It's going to get 4 if we win. We want to invest in it the best we can, though. And for this build, we want to have our carry being... It looks like Yanqing. Yanqing and then Yunli afterwards. It's nice that they have this kind of thing because like it's a little overwhelming when you get into this. Anytime that I would go back to another auto battler after a while, I'd be like, oh my god, what's happening? So I am always grateful for something to guide your hand. Alright, let's see what we have. Also claimable rewards, hold on. I want to view it in this day. Alright, never mind. After 100 action value in combat, allies squad damage amplification is increased, so we get more damage the further we go into a fight, which is, I guess, good for survivability, but I don't know if I'll have too much opportunity for that. For each activated bond, the squad gains 6% on/off-field strength, so that's if you're going to have a lot of unique bonds. And obtain 1 Knight Demigod emblem and 1 My Day. Okay, so that would, the emblem would be nice if we were going Knight Demigod. If we picked that at the beginning, that'd be the play, but we're going to re-roll that one because we picked the re-rolls. When entering combat, the leftmost character in the field and their Memo Sprite gain stats. We're not doing Memo Sprites. Let's roll down. Ally squad gets 10% speed after attacking enemies with a lower star rating than this unit. Additionally deals instance of true damage. That seems pretty good. I'm gonna go with the speed one. I feel like speed's a pretty good idea. If you're gonna just hand me a 2-star Moze in the shop, I'm not gonna say no to it. Do we grab the extra one is the question. I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say it's not impossible. I know that the build guides kind of recommend what you do. They want you to rush level 8. I assume... Oh, that's not the one we're doing. Search card at 6. So we get 6, and then we roll down a bunch to try and 3-star our carries. Okay. So let's start building Fei Zhao because we're gonna function her, or use her as a carry. Function her as a carry. What a sentence. One of the sentences of all time, one might even say. We do have one more spot because we leveled up. This will give us follow attack 3 and debuff 2, which is probably not bad to have. You know what? I've decided the widget needs to move over to the other side slightly because it's covering all of the text on this. How about right here? You know, I was gonna say nobody cares what the icons of the equipment look like, but I care. This makes it a little bit more bearable. So, follow-up attack, the amplification of follow-up attacks increase. They deal additional damage when attacking. When allies take consecutive actions, follow-up attack team members damage increases and lasting until any enemy turn begins. So basically, the more follow-up attacks you do, the more you do. Debuff. On-off-field strength increased. Each attack deals true damage. Afterburn can be stacked with 3 times. When taking action, inflicting debuff, random target is inflicted with afterburn, causing damage. Okay, so it's just, you know, Debuffs do more debuff, follow up attacks better. Great, I love it. Can't get enough of it. Honestly, I know it's called an auto battler, but I didn't think we'd be this strong where we'd be like auto battling before we get to attack. I swear there's animations and they're really cool. Force and evolved? Oh, okay, I know it said it would level up. I didn't realize it would change like what it is altogether. That's pretty cool. So now we have our Wolf Trooper Captain. We would like to look for more Wolf Hunt. It'd be cool if we get an Emblem or two. That's always a tough sell. What are our odds for a blue unit right now? 10%, so we don't really want to roll or anything. I think we just want to save up Econ up until we get to level 6. And then roll down. We have claimable rewards, hold on. Me with the free yummies. Alright, what equips do we want? Let's actually learn what some of the equips do. When where enters combat, activates the wearer's ultimate after using 3 ultimates, activate their ultimate again. Okay, so it's ultimate spamming perpetual engine. It takes 2 batteries. Decapitation operation. Oh my god. Increase wearer's break damage. That makes sense. And that's like a drill and a gun. Firestorm surge. After each attack by the wearer, clears to on-field, off-field. Okay, that's for the follow-up. Okay. So we have ultimate, follow-up, and then ultimate for these things. I guess we could equip the gun. There's no reason not to, right? The thing we want from it needs a drill, but we may as well just put it on because it's just... Oh, that's only for off-field strength, which is the bottom side. So that doesn't actually do anything for us right now. No, I don't want to combine that. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking I'm learning. There's so much to learn. So much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? Honestly, it's just, we're just too good. Fun thing too is like, I don't have, I mean, I guess I have 2 of the characters on the board, but the other 2 that are doing all the work I don't have. I really like the fact that you can use the trial system and it still benefits like, so the Ting Yun doesn't have a little green icon, but the Natasha does, because my Natasha's not built enough to reach like a satisfactory level, because I haven't used her for a long time, but she's a great unit. Great early on at least. But they scale her up to make her more viable. So the trial ones have like decent builds, like good enough builds. They scale up your units that you have but haven't built, and the units you have built, because I built Ting Yun, will use the actual stuff you've built before, so that's cool. So it says that there's an Aether drill here we need on Rappa, so we may as well grab that so we can combine one of our equipments. I would like to combine that. Boom. Auto equips it. So now we have the Decapitator instrument. Is that what it was called? Operation. Decapitation operation. So now we do break damage dealt to bosses up and boost weakness break efficiency, which seems like a nice thing to have. What's our store looking like? I do like that Fugue and Ting Yu are different characters. It makes sense, but I like it regardless. There is a cipher in here, but I don't really see a big reason. I guess we can grab it. No reason to not. We can also sell down because there's an economy system. We don't really need Ruan Mei. We want to keep the Moas, but now if we sell down like this, we'll have 40, so we'll get 4 extra coins at the end of each turn. Because we are another increment of 10. So, you know, that's the whole premise of it so far, of what I've gleaned. You produce coins, you do some econing, you try to like, you don't invest super hard all your coins at the very beginning, so that you can have a nice economy later to get like a really nice build. Oh my god, we can play the game. It's the first time I've been able to push a button. Which is to say we're now immensely weak. I'm kidding, we're not immensely weak. I probably shouldn't have ulted this poor fellow. Oh man, I really wanted Pei Zhao too. I didn't pick her up because I had skipped her because I was saving for another banner, but she's so cool. Huge. Alright, encounter node. Encounter 1 has a difficulty of 1 star, gives us 1 gold coin. Oh, send us with the higher difficulty. No. We're going hard difficulty. I didn't realize you'd be able to pick your difficulty, but we're picking the hardest one. Upgrade there. We have our Zhao Kui already at 1 star, but it's not impossible to get him higher. We do have a slot and there's a Jingliu in the shop, so I think we grab that. We'll put our coins a little bit lower than I would have liked them to be. But now We're in business. I wonder if it's smart for me to level up to 6 now. It's gonna ruin my econ for no reason, so I don't think there's a good reason to do it. I'm a little nervous about this. These enemies might cook us. If so, it'd be at least a little bit funny. But you always gotta go for like the challenge, you know? Interesting that the enemies have star ratings too. I hadn't realized that. Alright, what do we want to do? I guess we'll eliminate those first. Those little dudes that explode, I think because they're 2-star, they explode for more damage. Maybe they seem like they do a tremendous amount of damage. The backline units you have, so normally you can only have 4 units in Star Rail, but now you can have more on the front than traditionally, and the backline ones automatically play. So while I can control the front ones, the backline you just kind of do their own thing, and I just kind of get to reap all the rewards of them doing all the hard work. Oh, that's a cool ultimate too. Huge. Alright, so we definitely want to go up to level 6 now. At least that's what the guide seemed to imply. And I'm going to put a lot of faith in the guide, but I also want to think on my own a little bit. So we'll level up to 6 after this fight, so there's no reason to spend the extra, because we'll keep our economy here. Let's just go into the battle. We really want to get another Wolf Hunt rank up, I think. So we're looking for the 4-star units. I mean, maybe Wolf Hunt's not that important. They seem to want to put a lot of reliance on us getting 6 and not like 8 before rolling down. So maybe it's just like build up what we have. Oh my god, we're so strong and so cool and everyone likes us. This is the best. Crystal ores drop. We got a legendary crystal orb too. I mean, I call it, yeah, look, it's golden. It looks cool. So we're against our first boss, Jeopard. That was a reward node, which means the enemies are so easy, but I still play it off like I was like going out of my mind. All right, so we're level 6 now, and our guide specifically says search card at level 6. The one that I opted to follow. We don't have to follow it, but I think I'm gonna follow the guide because I'm usually like, I'm not bad at these games, but I'm also not very good. We got one of our equips we wanted. So I think the one we're missing was, what was it? It was the 2 batteries. So we'll activate this. We not get a battery available from this box. I'm gonna just pick a Peace Pistol. I don't know, it just feels right. We can field Aventurine. Sell Evernight. I guess we'll roll a little bit. We want to keep our econ. We want to keep our econ in a healthy place, so we're not going to roll below 50. But upgrading units is seemingly the name of the game for this one, so we're going to go for it. These kind of comps are always so tempting to me to try, but whenever I go for them, I feel like I fall flat on my face traditionally. So hopefully we don't fall flat on our face this run. I'm liking what we're doing though. I'm thinking we're in a good position. Referencing the guide again, they think we should gear up Aventurine, who's a shielder. Our Fei Zhao, who's going to be doing the DPS, and then our 2 backline are 5 stars, but we're not going to see those for a while. So I guess we'll go pin Aventurine's items too, because it makes it really nice that they're like, oh, you should just put this stuff on. Not, I meant to do equipment. There we go. Cool. So what do you want? You want weird ballistic vest thing plus gun, which is adaptive exoskeleton, which at the start of combat, if they're on field, they gain damage mitigation. That seems cool, and they have a higher chance to be attacked. Chassis of Retribution. All on-field allies gain shield equal to the wearer's defense. That's pretty cool. And then after the wearer heals an ally or grants them shield, grants them damage mitigation. That's pretty cool. I dig that. We don't have anything good right now to really put on. We could potentially roll for stuff. We have 2 of these engine things. If you put them on a smelting furnace, if you put it on a person that has like a piece of equipment, it'll re-roll it into something else. That's interesting that we got one of the Fei Zhao pieces we wanted. I shouldn't have rolled it. It wasn't worth it. All right, let's go into the boss. Surely we'll be fine. Surely we're fine. I'm looking at our damage and I'm thinking we're fine. Since we haven't attacked yet. Unfortunately, we can't guard break Jeopard. Oh my god, look how smug Fei Xiao is. Holy. Fei Xiao Haver is living good. Actually, I think we can guard break like this. We can. But we won't fully break it. I think? Oh no, we totally fully broke it. Cool. I didn't think we were gonna have enough. Shows that I'm not a Fei Xiao Haver, and that's a truly embarrassing life to be living, but, you know, sometimes we need to face our flaws and grow from them, you know? Oh yeah, we're cooking them. I'm not sure what the power spike's going to be from 3-starring a unit, but I'm quite excited to see. Alright, pretty respectable. I didn't think we were gonna have too much trouble. I mean, I was like basically like we're gonna lose, but I changed my mind partway through, so it's fine. We've upgraded to a Wolf Commander now, I think it said. Wolf Troop Commander. Oh look, Miko's up there. I would really love to get another rank up for Wolf Hunt. We only have a 5% chance, so every 4 shops on average we'll see a purple. Every 5 shops? Every 5 shops. No, every 4 shops. Look, it's every 4 shops, trust me. Ignore what I had said before. There was a Moze in the shop that I wanted, but I always roll slightly before. Okay, we've got Fei Xiao up to 2-star at least. We wanted to go 3-star, but there's still quite a bit off to accomplish that. I don't know, I'm feeling like we're struggling. We're not struggling that bad, but we're struggling a little bit. Like, we're not actually struggling, but I feel like we're struggling. Is it worth? Yeah, I guess I'll just skill here. There's no reason to really ult. Maybe we'll get some follow-ups to take care of everyone else. Oh, ask and ye shall receive. I guess I could have ulted anyway. It didn't make too much of a difference. We're in a healthy winning streak right now, so we're pulling in some good coins. Alright, strength in numbers. Increase the ally squad's on/off-field strength by 10% during combat. When the sum of the ally squad's off-field numbers, characters, and memo sprites exceeds 8. Increase the squad's off. Okay, we're not going to have that many. We're not running memo sprites. A Wolf Hunt emblem in a Zhao Kui. Yes, 100%. Huge. So now we could slam that emblem on someone who doesn't benefit from it. And that's the cool thing about emblem. So normally this refers to the Borisin and stuff, and then it buffs the damage of Wolf Hunt members. So if we put it on someone who's not a Wolf Hunt member, they get the benefit from it. So we can put it on Aventurine, and Aventurine will become a Wolf Hunt member. And there you go, now we're Wolf Hunt 5. Now we get 2 times the experience and our boy benefits from it. Huge. Kind of exactly what we needed. Oh, we're getting close to the a 3-star. Our closest are the these two on the left, the Zhao Kui and the Cypher. Let's just keep ourselves at level 6 and keep rolling. I like that they have little stars in their units too. I don't know why, it just makes it so... I don't want to say gamey to me, because that's not exactly what I mean, but it's just like, it's cute. It's how it should be. Our Borisin unit just goes off. We're absolutely cooking them. I'm excited to get the harder difficulties too, because this is like the... I don't want to say entry difficulty. There's a photon cell we need on Jeopard. I think we'll grab that because that finishes our build on Fei Zhao, which would be quite nice. And that means that at the start, I think Fei Zhao gets her ultimate automatically, and then every 3 ultimates she gets to activate another one. Perfect. So she's fully built now. What do we got in the shop? Anything good? Oh, Xiaokui. We need 2 more of them to finish off our Xiaokui. That would be quite nice if we could do that. A Mose as well would have been really nice if I held on to that other Mose, but so it goes. We want Ling Sha. Oh, she's one of the Wolf Hunt people. I knew not. Maybe we should level up now. Okay, we combined Mose, so we saved a spot at least. Maybe we should look towards 7 so we can start slotting more people, because that's our big weakness right now is we don't have enough to slot. Or enough spaces to slot. And I say that only because we finally got someone else we want to put on. Oh, I think Fei Zhao starts with all 12 parts of her ultimate with that equipment. She gets like the super ult that you can spam a few times if you kill with it. I think she only uses like a charge per hit, so if she kills someone she can ult again or something. I haven't used her too much. Let's test it. I mean, we might not even like get a chance to. Okay, so it only took 6 charges. And now we should be able to ult again immediately. Which I believe means they're GG'd. And then we get our turn. Love that. I forget kind of an incredible amount of stacks for her ultimate. I don't remember them being quite so high. Oh my gosh, the damage that we do is really incredible. I keep thinking that it's just going to be Fei Zhao all the way down. It's not. I mean, it kind of is, but like Xingliu just goes off. Alright, encounter 1 gives us some coins. We get a good fortune token for encounter 3 though. Dragging a character select to gain 1 item from 4 recommended advanced equipment for that character. Yeah, give me the good fortune token. We gotta go hard. If you at any point you stop going hard, you failed as a gambler. Oh, that's not good. We can sell Jeopard to save a spot on our board. Oh. Now I don't want to level up because we're gonna have a lower chance to get our last Xiaokui. Honto? Hell yeah, 100% of gamblers quit before they make it big, and we are not one of those. Because we don't gamble. I said 100%. That's crazy. Trying to look and like mentally compare their stats. What does the details button do? Oh, okay. It shows like the actual like light cone and stuff they have equipped. Interesting. Julius is really good though. It looks really good. It's a 1-star that has almost more power than a 2-star. Maybe. I'm not coping. This is really cool. Now I'm fine ranking up. I think we just cook the middle enemy and see if we can get their toughness down. I gotta imagine you take out the battlefield commander and they just fold afterwards. Honestly, they're beefier than I gave them credit for. They got a turn, which is quite impressive. Uh-oh. Let's be a little bit careful here. We're taking damage, and I don't love that. Alright, we're healing up. Never mind. Reports of our death were greatly exaggerated, but I'm still going to throw out a shield. Because I think that, yeah, that ups follow-up attack damage anyways. I was going to say, I think it's a buff. I haven't used Aventurine very much, as I'm also not an Aventurine haver per the trial above Aventurine's name. Portrait, ultimate, one of those 3 things. Now, do we ult the one that's about to die? No, let's ult this one instead. Yeah, there you go. That's smarter. Smarter damage placement. I'm surprised that Zhao Kui's marked as a heal unit. I kind of thought he was a healer initially, but I think he's just a buffer. Maybe they're foreshadowing the healing buff. Your units get so strong in this mode, it's so fun. It reminds me of Divergent Universe, which is another like weekly mode in this game if you're not super familiar with it. Or Simulated Universe, they're basically the same thing. Perfect. We almost ran out of time on that one though, but that was like the challenge that we juiced up, so I guess it makes sense that it's a little bit tougher. Kept our winning streak. And now we get an equipment of our choice. The question is, do we want to level up now or do we want to work on Fei Zhao more? It's tough. So we need one more Wolf Hunt unit and we can find a purple one potentially. I think we're going to look for Wolf Hunt. I'm going to level up, then we're going to look for more Wolf Hunt on our board. We're going to straight chill for a little bit. Oh, this is interesting. I've faced a dilemma that I didn't consider before. I can't even like feasibly slot what I want. Does she not do anything? Can we put Cypher on the wrong side and she just doesn't function? Will she just still benefit for us having... I mean, her crest seems to be counting. We can go into battle with her on the wrong side. Okay, so she just not function? It just works as like a point buffer? Does she get debuffed? Not an effect talent. The start of combat after attacking patron, additional damage is recorded. Okay, so we lose out on the talent. I mean, that's a deal for sure, but I don't know if it's a deal breaker. It's good intel. That makes sense. I was wondering how we were going to manage Wolf Hunt to get so high. I'll grab the Aventurine and the Fei Zhao for sure. Would love to see like... Ooh, a Fei Zhao. I would love to see a Fei Zhao. Ask and ye shall receive. Not too upset about the link shop popping up either. Nothing desirable in the shop. Oh, I forgot we got our little gubbins. I'm greeting with my one slot left. Grab a photon cell. Which one of your equipped needs a photon cell? The honeycomb, also known as a photon shield. Oh, I forgot we get the good fortune token. All right, hit me with the chassis of retribution. That one seemed nice for survivability. Equip that bad boy. We have a reforger as well. We definitely don't want to reforge the Wolf Hunt token. Okay. 2-star Link Shot is not bad. Gives us a little space on the board as well. We're 2 Aventurines off of finishing. I always organize my boards like this. We're 2 Aventurines off of finishing. It will be nice if we can get it. Although I think it'd be just as nice if we could just like find another one of our 4-star units that we need. Hey Q, how's it going? Is this more like Hearthstone or Yu-Gi-Oh? That's kind of a moral question. I don't know if I have an answer to it. It's kind of its own beast. It's kind of got like the... I guess it's a little like neither, but I don't know. That's like an interesting question. It's fun though. It's like an auto battler. And the characters look nice and their animations are flashy. And I don't lose in it, which makes me feel like I'm better, you know? But I do lose in other things. No, I'll probably get cooked by this too. That's just kind of the nature of the beast. I saw last screen assume it's a card game. It's an auto battler, Which is kind of like a card game. I mean, you collect the cards, you rank them up to get to a higher tier of card. You cook them, you feel awesome doing it. Windows security has popped up. Thank you so much for that. Can you turn off like system sounds for that kind of stuff? Because that drives me crazy. Completely unrelated. I'm hoping we can kill this in time. The fact that it gets a turn always puts the fear in me. And I think we only have until that timer goes out. I haven't actually failed the timer yet, so I'm partially guessing. I don't know, just disabled Windows security. Living dangerously, I see. I'm so scared of all the stuff that can happen. That was just a bunch of giant red fluffy bunnies attacking, and I love that for me. Alright, what are we looking at here? Some more coins. I think we'll just keep rolling. We're one cipher off of finishing now, which puts us in a very awkward position where something like this can happen. I think we'll give up on the Fei Zhao dream for now, because Fei Zhao's the farthest off. As soon as we sell a Fei Zhao, we're going to see one pop up in the shop, though. I'd say it's like I could see the future, but I was born with a gift. Alright, we can max Cypher, which is nice. But now I kind of want to put Cypher back on the front side. She should be pretty juiced. I imagine she's pretty juiced. These enemies are kind of getting juiced out of their mind, which does concern me at least a little bit. I should be ulting already instead of just sitting here. They're like, welcome to World 3. Prepare to lose. Honest to goodness, though, the thing that blows my mind about games like this is, like, back in my day, like, Angry Birds was, like, kind of mind-blowing when it comes to mobile games. And nowadays you've got stuff that kind of looks like a cinematic movie playing. We truly live in the light and nothing but the light. I'm a little concerned. We're only halfway done with these so far. I'm using the wrong version of the attack. That's fine. We got the kill. Almost? Oh no, we're so cooked. We're probably not cooked. I know there's been talk of cooking lately, but I've been a little dramatic about it. So Jingliu is just kind of flying through the air and blowing everything up. Why is she our carry? I don't get it. Like, I'm okay with it. I just don't get it. She's just so strong. Alright, what do we got? Gain 1 red gem for each diamond or diamond synthesized equipment on a character. A red gem is used to synthesize faction emblems. What is diamond synthesized? Oh. Is that a diamond? Okay, so these emblems are considered diamonds, so we'll be able to get another icon. Wait. Yes, we definitely want that. Obtains 1 red gem. Okay, an emblem codex lets you pick one of 4, but we definitely don't want that. We want to grab the red gem. Can I see? Okay, yeah, just hit me with the red gem. Because we already have the thing that we want. We want to go for Wolf Hunt 9 if we can now. Which we have. So we'll confirm that. I think we change our entire strategy now. Because now we can just go hard on Wolf Hunt. Well, on the board's not Wolf Hunt. Cypher's not Wolf Hunt, but she is follow-up attack. So now we're Wolf Hunt 7, which means we get 3 times the experience and a bunch more stats. Yeah, I think we just need to go up to level 8 and then pray. I think I'm gonna level up a bit now, and then next round we'll fully level up, because we only have a few more nodes left. I guess we'll go for the healthiest one, or at least the one with the highest star count. I feel like it's gonna be the most pain to beat up later on. I feel like we're falling behind the 8 ball. It's definitely getting a lot slower to get these clears. We haven't failed a clear yet, but it's getting a lot slower. Maybe I'm putting too much reliance in Wolf Hunt. Maybe I should have focused more on follow-up attack. Our team does do a lot of follow-up attacks, but getting the like high tier of a trait is always so fun. Yeah, I'll go for the strongest one again, I think. Okay, we're really far ahead this time. No, this is only half the enemies. We're not really far ahead. I was thinking we were like good to go. Oh no. We're gonna have to do a tremendous amount of damage in like a fairly small amount of time. We only have 57 action left, which is kind of hard to like transmute into how much time that is, but it's not enough. That much I know, because now we're down to 31. Hopefully we'll still make it. I guess we'll kill the beefy boy. Oh no. Okay, we're good. We kept our super streak. Got a bunch of income. Somehow our carry is still Jingliu no matter what we do. All I think about is Jingliu. You know, maybe we pivot off of that. Ooh, it's AoE attack for Jingyon. What does Jingliu want? Let's focus on Jingliu's equipment for a little while. Fortunately, none of them are for Jingliu. I think we'll just grab Jingyuan and sell him, because he's gonna be worth the most. Oh man, I really wish I didn't sell that Jingliu now. I'm really regretting the actions of my consequences. Okay, there's the Yanqing, and we can actually slot Yanqing immediately, which puts us up to 8, which means if we can find... Who's the 9th one? If we can find Yunli, then we just go straight to 9, and we see the fruits of our wolf labor. The warrior regenerates energy for each action value spent unique. Alright. We may as well slot it on someone. No reason to not. Surprised these runs are so long too. I'm certainly not complaining about it, I'm just surprised. I know there's a short mode for the weekly one. I appreciate that it's got a little bit of, what's the word? A little bit of fill into it. I think it really just kind of lets you ult randomly, which is quite interesting. Look at our boy dropping a big old sword in those dumb enemies. Oh, we really need to finish off this first group. Maybe that's a downside. Seeing Jingliu as our carry, maybe that means we failed, you know? Maybe it's a sign that we did not build our front line effectively enough, but maybe not. Maybe it's a sign that things are just fine. Either way, we might be seeing what happens if you don't make the timer, which I assume is losing the streak, but we'll have to see. When do we get Mudrock? Unfortunately, wrong game. Though I do appreciate a Mudrock appreciator. Okay, maybe we're fine. We're kind of cooking. Every time that we get, like, the timer gets kind of low, we just do so much. Then we drop the big sword on him. Honestly, that's probably what's saving us right now. Yanqing is just doing so much. Alright, so here's the plan. Like I said, we have an encounter node. What do we want? Gold coins or 2 random basic equipment? I actually think I want the gold coins. Which might sound crazy, but if we're going to just pray for the Yunli. We're not going to roll down right now. We're just going to leave the shop as is. We're going to get our coins, and then we're going to hard roll down, because there's only one encounter node. It's the encounter, there's a reward, and that's where we roll down. Then everyone gets a bunch of bonus stats from being part of the wolf group. Wait a minute, did we have like Hule there for a sec? Did I not realize we leveled up into Hule? Oh my god. We do have a Hule of our own. What a time to be alive. Nico, it's the 3rd time this week you brought in Hule for show and tell. Look, I don't got a lot going on in my life, but I do have Hule. Hule also did a tremendous amount of damage. So I think our investment in Wolf Hunt is actually paying off now. Now that it's grown into a full-fledged Hule, I feel like we're better off than we were before. Holy cow, Yanqing does so much. Look at our boy going off, though. Holy. Big angry wolfman. Our carries have changed. I guess we'll work on cracking. Maybe we'll kill the 3-star one. I guess work on killing it, because I don't think we're gonna successfully kill it. Go Hule. Beat him up. They told me that my mother buys me Mega Blocks instead of Legos, and while they weren't wrong, I don't think it was appropriate for playground talk. Oh my god, we're not even like halfway through the timer for this thing. Are we cooked? I feel like no, there's no way we're cooked. We made it over like the line to not lose, I think. But I don't know if we're going to quite make it to the line of like super streaking. Assuming that's what it means, and then we don't just have to do 20% of it for fun. And that there's a payoff for doing the whole bar. We do have Hulatorius Maximus about to act, so maybe something big will happen. Imagine if we get up to 9 though. Imagine a world. Hulatorius Maximus, buddy, chill! We get it, you're cool and big and do all of our damage. Oh no, Mike, I ran out of SP. That's a surprise. It looks like it's just these 2 enemies. We might be able to do it depending on how hard Huli goes off here. I don't know how hard Huli will go off. I'm gonna assume Huli is gonna go off harder than anything we've ever seen in our entire lives. We're not even letting Hule take a turn, which means we're doing something right. I mean, maybe that's not necessarily right. Aisha's damage is still respectable, but I feel a little dumb investing so much in her. Oh my god, she got the free ult, which means she gets 2 more ults. We haven't seen this. Never mind. She's crazy, and I'm playing her wrong. She did kind of go off. She just takes a lot in the oven to, like, get going off. Okay. So we're at a reward node. We're going to ignore the shop. We're going to... Wolf Trooper Apex. Okay, so it can level up again too. But we're not going to be able to level it up again to 6, I don't think. We're going to do our reward node. And then we are rolling down everything. Because this should just be like Freelo, McFreelo. Alright, it's looking pretty free. Getting our orbs and everything, living our best life. No one can tell us what to do. Except for, I guess, Hule. Alright, let's see. So first things first, check the shop. See what we're working with. Archer, not what we were looking for. That's fine. We do have a weapon box. Sure, we'll grab Fists of Fury. Why not? We got a few 2-star units. Interesting. We'll sell them though. We don't want them. We want to get as much money as we can. We know our goal right now. So we are going to... Sure, Aventurine, welcome. You get your honeycomb. We're going to level up to 9 immediately. Which is expensive. However, it gives us a 1 in 10 chance. So every 2 rerolls we should on average see a 5-star. And we're just going to look for Yunli. And nothing else. Just Yunli. Do not be tempted by upgrading units. It's all about Yunli. Nothing but Yunli. That's all we want to see. Do not be tempted by upgrading your units. I'll grab a Yanqing. You got me. Topaz and Numby was an idea, but we've passed that phase in our life currently. Actually, it might still be an idea. I just bought the wrong unit. It's real embarrassing. Oh, come on. 1 Yunli, that's all I ask for. Oh my god, yes, thank you. Holy goodness. So now we're Wolf Hunt 9, so we get the Prismatic, so it's 6 times the experience and 90% of the bonus strength increase. So that's nice. Unfortunately, we got it before the experience could really pop off, because I think, like, yeah, we'd basically be leveling it up every fight. So something I want to do now is, what do you bring? You bring debuff and follow-up attack. You don't actually add anything, so I can remove you from the board. Let's unequip your token and remove you from the board. Throw down Topaz and Numby. Get IPC 2. Topaz and Numby, welcome to the Wolf Hunt. Boom. Let's track. I'm gonna assume I can't make anything for you right now, but that's okay. Roll to see if we can get any other upgrades at the last second, because we shouldn't spend... I don't think we should save any money. I think this is the end of the run. Cool. 2-star Topaz and Numby. Great. Love it. Can't get enough of it. Honestly, pretty respectable. We get the big Wolf Hunt bonus for our entire squad. We went Wolf Hunt 9. Let's see how it goes. Now we're getting buffed by our boy Hule. You don't get to see that every day. That little gremlin has a big sword, which is also a nice thing. Hule is a drop in the bucket compared to how much damage our team does now with all the buffs. That's crazy. Yeah, Topaz and Numby are incredible. I'm really glad that we opted to grab them and make them part of the Wolf Hunt. They get all that extra scaling too. Yunli popping up and pairing for everyone's kind of cool. I mean, this was our big roll down, so it makes sense that we got a big power spike, but I'm glad that it was as big a spike as I was expecting. Like, we have a full turn plus 31 left, and the boss is at half health. It's just they attack, and then everything happens. And then we get a turn, and we cook them, and then they lose, and we win. And then the follow-up will probably push it to the final phase. That's not the follow-up I was expecting, but I will absolutely take it. Oh, the hand's gonna detonate. Okay, it doesn't actually try to grab anyone in this mode. Interesting. Let's just rip some ults. There's no reason not to. We're still a full turn and some change away from actually, like, failing. And we're about to finish. That was incredible. That power spike's huge. That's the thing I love about auto battlers. When your build is, like, done, you're just like, boom. Or when you hit, like, the big spike in it. I quite enjoy it, though. It makes my brain chemicals go happy. Alright, no lost battles on that one. I'm more than a little satisfied. Glad that we panned it out. That's another rank up for us. From Jade Steel to Cobalt Silver. That was pretty respectable, although I'm really shocked at how much Topaz and Numby did as soon as they were just added and given an emblem. Very cool. Let's run it back. I'm having fun with it. Also, the rewards are nice too. Alright, run it back, standard gambit. So the new modifier is... Squad HP deduction increases when combat progress falls below minimum progress required. When a character receives a killing blow, the action value penalty increases. So I'm guessing if you don't do it fast enough, you lose max HP, which is interesting. I didn't realize that would be a thing. Or no, squad HP is probably the heart that you have. So you lose more health when you fail an encounter, and when a character dies, you lose time, which seems rough, but we haven't had a character die yet, so I'm going to assume it's not going to affect us much now. It might later, but we'll see. Who are we against? The Dreammaker Bros, Vanguard Kinetic Mechs, and Entropy Energy Co. We get Sam. Sam, the Past, Present, and Eternal Show, and then the Flame Reaver of the Deepest Dark. Let's see what emblems and stuff we get offered at the beginning. Start with debuff characters. Okay, we could do a debuff build. A skill point emblem. What is this? Ooh, it's for characters that specifically do skill points. It's a cool emblem to have. I bet you Archer just obliterates everything when you do this, though. It's probably really fun. Increase max skill points by 4 with a chance to win one special prize when drawing. It does seem fun, but I am tempted to do the dot one. I'm gonna go for skill point. It sounds fun, and it's very different from what we did before, where we just followed something. Obviously, skill point only goes to 6, so you're gonna want to combine a few different things together. Let's see if they have anything recommended for us at the start. Rush to level 9. That sounds great. Sign me up. I don't even care. Like, I'm in. Consider me rush to level 9. The current strategy includes character tracking recommendations. Yeah, hit me with it. I'll track whatever the top 3. I think we can only track 3. Yeah. So we have our priority for tracking. Alright, so what do we have to start? We have Asta, we have Pela, we've got Xing Shui, and then we have Fei Zhao again. Which is to say, we don't really have much going on. No reason to spend down in the shop unless there's something particularly notable for us. What is our final build looking like for the recommended one? Looks like we want to run March and Dan Heng. Oh no, we're looking at the Rush 9. I always look at the lower one, I don't know why. So mainly 2 stars and above. Okay, interesting. I guess we'll just hold for now. Let's just go to battle, see if we can win it. It's a little bit daunting that these things are kind of tough for us to kill, but I mean, it makes sense. We're on round 1. We don't really have any damage dealers. Apparently, Pela is a damage dealer. I take it all back. I'm so sorry. Pela does all of the damage. Alright, so the issue with this kind of comp is that we just need to econ really hard, and because of that, we're going to spend a lot of time doing a whole lot of nothing. And praying that we don't die along the way. We do have... Oh, I forgot. We have the skill point emblem. So for skill points specifically, is she part of the endgame build for skill points? Ah, they're doing 4 skill points with this one. We have the emblem, which we can easily push. How many people exist in skill points? There's 5 of them, so we should definitely be going for 6. So let's actually change up our build. This one looks a little better. I'm going to apply this one just because we have the emblem already. We could certainly get Archer down the line and build him. But this is good. I like this. And with this build, we do want March on our backline. So we'll grab the 2 Marches that are there. We have skill point 1 of 2. We should probably put the emblem on someone. Oh, they recommend the emblem on March. Great. So now with skill point 2, we'll at least start benefiting from it, which is damage implication, increase max skill points as well, with a chance to win small prizes. I love small prizes. Alright, so we're looking for Daniel and Sparkle. Let's just keep our econ up. There's no reason to really spend down. We'll be able to get small prizes, and small prizes might be able to, like, coast us into something else. We can always pivot into looking at the Archer build instead later. This is in fact going to be Gamble Core since we're running with Xing Shui. Sometimes you just got to be Gamble Core. Alright, what do we got? Buyout. You no longer gain entrance, gain 15 gold coins, 4 experience to enter a new node. That's bad. I mean, okay, it's kind of bad. No, it's really bad. I could see that not being terrible if your goal is experience, but it just feels really bad. If you're not playing interest, I guess it's fine. You can roll down constantly. It's probably really good if you're going for something weird. I can't figure out what though. It feels like it goes against the 2 concepts of rolling down early because you're going to get a bunch of experience, so you're not going to be able to roll down for the lower units early on. Maybe it's an ideal thing because of that too. Alright, either way, we're not going to do that one. Reduces experience cost by 1. Refresh store when you level up and steal the 3 most expensive characters. That's interesting. For each activated non-independent bond, squad member gets bonus damage, and when an ally defeats normal / elite and boss enemies, regenerate energy. The squad gets bonus damage increased each time. Okay, so this one scales. Every time you enter a new node, you get more strength. Let's just grab that now. This business buy one sounds good, but this is like as early as we could possibly get that. It's going to scale throughout the entire game. It's definitely the right decision. Source, I made it up. Why do we want Himiko? Is it because we run Express cohort here? It is 6 Express cohort. May as well grab the Himiko while she's available then. Board her. Can we sell down a little bit? We can sell the Pela. We're up to 25. We do have Express cohort 2. What does that do for us? Triggers an express impact at the start of combat, increasing ally squads on / off field strength by 20%. We're going to have a lot of just like raw percentage damage. I feel like we take a lot of damage. I'm hoping we can sort that out as time goes on. I have no idea what's going to be able to prompt some. I'm glad you're here. I know it's a little bit confusing. Basically, it's just playing chess, but with cool anime people instead. Not exactly quite as simplified as that, but it may as well be. What's our goal here? We're going to go to 6 and then rank up our units. That makes sense. Probably should not have bought the Himiko in that shop, but I did it anyways. It's not going to make too big of a difference. I'm gonna ult, but I don't even think it's necessary. Alright, we keep our super winning streak. Get some experience. What do we got available to us? No units we want. But I think we'll grab Lucky Star for Daniel. And hope that we see Daniel soon. We're level 4, we'll be level 5 next round. Let's just straight chill. Get some more money, because we're not econing as much as we could. Is Fei Zhao part of our endgame build, or is she just kind of filler? I feel like she's filler right now. I feel like we're struggling again. I know I said that a lot, but we only have 1 turn left and most of the turn is already gone. That could be bad, but I do want to see the consequences of losing at some point. I think that Fei Zhao's gotta go. She's basically bringing nothing to the team. At the same time, March is doing literally nothing. But she's necessary, apparently. Oh my god, we're almost out of space bucks. What if we spend down all of our stuff? This should do like 1 million damage, right? It did do approximately 1 million damage, thank goodness. We ranked up and kept our stuff, but we need like something else to have us do anything. We really need Daniel to show up in the store is what I'm thinking. I feel like the Lucky Star would be difficult to get with how much you're struggling. I'm gonna go for it anyways because, you know, I'm just living that gambling lifestyle right now. We did find Daniel. We found 3 Astas, but we don't want Asta. I'm gonna roll a little bit here, which is almost certainly a bad idea. The Himiko upgrade does give me some faith. Any other low stars we can grab? If we can grab Sparkle, I'll feel a lot better about our comp. So I'm gonna roll to see, because there's a decent chance at seeing 3 stars. This is almost certainly a bad idea. You know what? We're gonna grab Miko instead. We're gonna go Express Cohort. Miko will fill a spot for now, but it'll get us up to 4 for that. We're almost at skill points 4 too, which would be nice. If nothing else, this will give it so that we have bonus speed, or bonus impacts from the express hitting. Don't have any of your equipment yet, sadly. I could try to roll one, but I don't think it's worth it. I might have put myself into a corner picking this harder one. I mean, this is the enemy that kind of gets countered by shields, and we do have shields. We're doing okay. We'll get Mem up and we'll see how it goes. I didn't even realize you could shield Memo sprays. That's interesting. Our damage is a lot better now. It makes sense since Fei Xiao wasn't doing much. Astral Express 4 is just plenty to carry us through. It's okay, I made the right choice then. That was a huge damage up for it. Having the train go off way more often is crazy. So we did get an item for Daniel's build. I think we'll grab March and then just straight chill, because we're not going to econ no matter what we do right now. We're not going to hit another tier of econ. We have 3, but we won't be able to hit the 40 gold for 4. This is just a reward round anyways. I mean, I guess I could have sold... Jing Shui, is that her name? I always mix it up. Jing Shui, yeah, that's correct. Alright, what do we got on the board? A lot of things to sell. We have several equips we can make for Daniel. So what do we need to make the other one? We're missing the pocket knife. Grab the folding knife. Now Daniel has 2 items. What do those items do? Let's learn it because I would like to know. At the start of the field, if they're on the field, they increase their Lucky Strike damage. It gives them some Lucky Strike rate and on-field strength. And then break efficiency. When their turn starts, recover 1 SP. After recovering SP, the wearer gains 1 skill point. After consuming 1, it gains 1. Okay. So that just makes it so that you can spam his E for free. That's actually incredibly strong. So now we're in a position where we want to get to 6 and we want to start rolling, see if we can get Daniel maxed out. Who are we replacing Miko with? Is it Sunday? Is Sunday an Express cohort? Cool, okay. That makes sense. I wouldn't have expected it, but it is cool. I guess I would have expected it. I don't know. It's provocative, and that's the important thing. People are talking about it. Oh yeah, so we could just spam the living heck out of it. We could spam it forever. Alright, that's actually cool. I'm very provoked. I'm glad. Glad the provocativeness could hit well. We don't have any SP. Oh my god, that equipment is so crazy. It gives you 1 at the start of the turn, and then you could just spam the living heck out of it to gain more SP, and then spend it again. That's crazy. I understand. We're doing Daniel build for sure. I know his name is Don Heng, but I can't help call him Daniel. I don't know why. Just how my brain works. I just say the dumbest thing that comes to my mind. We're gonna hit him with a train, and then we're gonna win. See, that one's not as dumb because it literally happened. Never underestimate a tactical train crash. Alright, plane 2, boss of the first plane is done. What are we looking for Daniel's final item? Let's definitely pick up the Daniel in the shop there. We're looking for 2 pocket knives. Okay, so he needs 4 pocket knives for his full build, which is surprisingly heavy. And we can start rolling down now a little bit too. Let's grab Himiko. We want Saradra as well. Is she skill point? She's skill point. Alright, I see you. I see you point in your skills. We hit skill point 4, which means increase max skill points by 3, and there's a chance to win medium and big prizes. Small prizes recover skill point. Medium prize increase damage. Big prize is gain 1 extra turn and recover 4 skill points. When a skill point character consumes skill points, each point is consumed triggers a lucky draw. That's crazy. 2 pocket knives. That's actually like insightful. Who's starring the Daniel? We're just gonna focus on getting our Daniel nice and big and strong. We're gonna put him over here. He's in his own little happy corner. Himiko's here, living our best life. Do we want Saradra on the front or the back? What does our thing recommend for us? Let's see. They have Saradra at the back. That makes sense. I forgot Miko is just like filling in temporarily. Alright, let's see how we're doing in second plane. I'm gonna assume we're fine. I don't even know if it's worth skilling here. Maybe it is, because we get to roll the prize box thing regardless. Then we just hit him with the train special again. We haven't even like gotten a meaningful turn. I guess we got one turn. My Miko is so fast. I did build me with like a crazy amount of speed, but it really shows in this mode, where everyone else is like a trial character. I guess not everyone else is. You could just keep spamming it. Tremendous. There we go. Keeping our streak alive. Alright, we obtained 1 random emblems and a smelting furnace, which lets us re-roll the item. I don't think that's worth it. Hope of the team. Ally character in the first on-field position gets bonus stats. When entering combat, there are at least 4 characters off-field. Ally speed amplification is increased. That one might not be bad. I'm going to re-roll these two. When entering combat, the speed amplification of 3 characters with the highest speed and their members' price increase. I don't really care about that one. Obtain 1 random equipment and 2 random 3-cost characters. I think I'm going to go for the speed amplification. Okay, so there's nothing tempting in the shop right now, but we're going to roll, of course. Caradra, another Daniel. We still haven't seen Sparkle yet, which kind of is in character, but there, never mind, there she is. So the issue with Sparkle is while we do have her, we will drop out of the Astral Express build if we go for her right now, which we don't want to do. I could legally drop Saradra as well, and she'll give skill point, but I may as well just keep it as is. Saradra should be fine. We'll just keep building up our Daniels. See if we can 2-star some people on the way. If we see Sunday, we'll definitely put on Sunday in place of Miko, though. It's just crazy. It becomes Daniel's turn, and then I just push E like 19 times. And then I push Q and everything dies. It's truly provocative. That's really what this is all about, is provocation. Look, big numbers make my brain go happy chemical. What do we got? Roller skates, folding knife. We have a folding knife available to us. I think that's what we go for here, because Daniel needs 2 of those, so it's kind of a pain in the butt to get another one. We'll sell the Rappa. We have another Sparkle available. It'll fill our shop, but I'm going to do it anyways. Grab the March, grab the Sparkle. Grab another March, I suppose. Would really like to see Daniel over anything else. There's another Daniel. Himiko as well, but I'm going to think we might want to pull out of doing the Himikos. I'll grab her right now, but we can always sell her back later. Not a terrible shop. I'm almost tempted to use some of these smelting furnaces to see if we can roll into another folding knife, but there's a lot of basic equipment, so the odds of it are fairly low. I keep accidentally holding down the button for the ultimate, which makes it pop up, which is totally a skill issue, but dang. There's a reason why I'm not a professional at pushing keyboard keys, and instead a professional at occasionally saying something that's a little bit funny that people will nose exhale at, sometimes out of pity, but other times because I actually think it's funny, but they're too ashamed to admit it's funny. That's really funny. We killed everything and then a single traffic light dropped from the ceiling to get hit by a train. No! Poor thing. Alright, what do we got? We've been hanging at level 6 for a long time. Give me a random 5-cost character that's worth more coins, and if it's someone we really need, that would be quite nice. There's a Daniel. Wait, that's a different Daniel. Oh my god, they almost got me with it. There's 2 green Daniels. He's not even part of the Astral Express crew? Brutal. What getting the blessing of like a demigod dragon does to an MF? Nothing we want here. Still nothing we want. Fake Daniel, it's true. We had Daniel and then we had cooler Daniel. Now we have fake Daniel. I could get our econ back by selling the Xing Shuis, and I think I'm gonna do that. Get us back up to 5. We're going for the random 5 cost. Hopefully we see Archer, because Archer would be like the perfect thing for this build. The odds of it are fairly low. I don't know how many 5 stars there are, but there's too many. Hashtag not my Daniel. I miss when Daniel had horns. I guess he has horns in both of them. When he had horns and like water magic and a cool dragon. I think he has a cool dragon in both of them. Why does Daniel always get dragons? Why does Mem smack so much now? I guess it's probably because we upgraded. No, we didn't really upgrade. Mem was just going off for some reason, and I love that for Mem. I like that at the back of the arena, there's just like a train sitting, waiting to fly into the arena and smack our foes. Just park there like, alright, say the word, we'll run them over. The evil, intimidating train in its incredible aura. I would like Daniel to get a turn. Just kidding, train. I'm a little concerned about how much damage we take, though. These enemies are starting to cook us, although this is one of the harder challenge ones, so I guess it makes sense. But all of our sustain is like built on the back of a single March 7th. He just did 14 million damage in one turn, and I'm so glad that we have the cooler Daniel. Does a good amount of econ as well. If we could just get 2 more Daniels, we're good to go. Let's see what we got. Firefly, I am a huge Firefly fan. One of the few things about me, I am a Firefly fan. I'll confess it, I'll admit it. We're 1 Daniel off of success currently. We're 2 marches and 1 Daniel. There's no reason to roll here. It's not a benefit to it. We'll take our reward. You're so right. I would not believe my eyes if 10 million fireflies. That'd be a tremendous amount of fireflies. I was like, this was really easy, but this was the reward one, so I think those are meant to be kind of free. That's where they give you all the goodies. Alright, so this is rough. We really want to find our Daniel. I'm gonna guess we can't pick up like most of these. What do we do? Maybe we roll to see if we can find... No, because it's gonna be really hard to find anything. I think I'm gonna level up. It's gonna make it slightly harder to find our Daniel. Granted. However, I'm gonna guess we're gonna make most of the money back. And it'll just be fine. We can grab a knife here. We can grab a knife here. So we get Daniel's build finished. Perfect. All we need is 1 Daniel instead of no Daniel. Our odds for Daniel went down slightly, but it's still pretty high. Oh my god, Daniel. Huge. Alright, so he's absolutely juiced out of his gourd right now. He's built, he's maxed. He's good to go. We've successfully got the Daniel that we needed. Perhaps not the Daniel we deserve, but certainly the Daniel we needed. That'd be a lot of Firefly, but is it enough Firefly? We need Robin, we need Sunday, and we need Archer to finish off our build. I guess that means we want to level up. So we're going to focus on getting levels from here on out. I'm happy with getting Daniel done. I think that's the priority and it's what we got. Anything along the way is just icing on the cake. Yeah, because Archer will give us skill point 6. So Archer is priority number 1. Hopefully we beat the boss too. I love Sam. I think it's worth summoning Mem regardless. I'm trying to think about SP point usage with this team. Can we one-hit Sam? The answer is a resounding no, but it's kind of close. I forgot we got Sparkle on the board now too. I'm gonna just send it, although I think that this is an excessive amount of sending it. Yeah, it's certainly excessive. This Daniel build is so fun. I didn't think he'd be this strong. This is way stronger than our last build. Like, this Daniel alone has done more damage than I think I carried in the previous run. Maybe that's not true. Holy cow. Hashtag my Daniel. Daniel came home. Alright, so our Sunday is here. So we're going to sell Miko, 07 Miko. Plan of festivities. Please select one character to become a giant star. What the heck is... Okay, so this is one of the effects of a thing. Plan of festivities. Increase the on-field / off-field strength of the first on / off-field character. Or increase ally squad's basic skill / skill damage amplification. And gain skill points when entering battle. I feel like it's gotta be Sparkle, right? Like, this isn't bad. But the skill point 1 and amplification just seems incredible. So plan of festivities is increase ally squad's basic attacks with skill damage amplification, gain skill points when entering battle. Because I selected Sparkle's effect. That's really interesting that that one changes based on who you select. Very cool. It looks like you can change it as well. That's really interesting. I like that. Alright, we want to focus on getting level 8 pretty much as soon as possible. But I don't want to ruin our econ for it just yet. We have a very low percentage chance to find Archer, but we need to, like, get really lucky if we're going to. Even when we rank up, I think it goes with 3%, so it's still quite unlikely at level 8. But it would bring the build together. They're giving us a skill point 6. Which would be quite nice. I wouldn't be too mad about it. It's just dumb how many times you can spam E in a row. Not in a very fun way. I almost wish this thing would survive so I could hit it again, but it's certainly not gonna live. I was wrong, it lived. I don't even know what Sunday does. Sunday's a buffer. I don't know if you knew this, but it's crazy. I've heard Sunday's quite strong. Oh my god, I get to hit it once more. OMG Sunday, hi. So we're doing pretty healthy on coins. We should be able to hit 8 here. Check the shop first though, just in case. What do we got? At the start of combat, transform one random 1-cost character into 3 stars. Start of combat transforms a random 1-cost character into 3 stars. So it changes a random 1-cost character into their best variant of it. I don't think it's worth it. When entering combat, the ally squad action advances by 40%. Strength increases and decreases by 1% after each action value. So you're really, really strong early on. Loses gold coins. For every 4 gold coins cost, gain a random 4-cost character up to 40 gold coins. Gain 1 perfect projector and 16 coins. So that one will help us if we're looking to duplicate someone. You'll also probably find us Robin. That one's not inherently bad because we could sell the people we don't want. Obtain a blue gem. What do blue gems do? They make emblems. They can make a skill point emblem. Do we have a pocket knife? We certainly don't have a pocket knife. Does skill point benefit the characters? Oh, that's interesting. I think I'm gonna go for the hiring spree. So we do have the Robins there we were looking for. We're gonna have to sell a lot of stuff. Sell Luocha. Sell Lingcha. Keep our Robins for sure. Grab a Sunday and a Sparkle. Level up and then we'll refresh shop, see if there's anything notable here. Nothing notable. We'll put our Robin down here. And we could do Lucky Strike Rate instead. I think we'll just keep the extra skill points. That seems nice. Hit and yield Planet of Festivities. So now the goal would be Archer and level 9, and if we could do that, we get the skill points, and we're GG. Of course, that'll be tough to do. We might have to sell most of our board down here to accomplish it. We do have a perfect projector, which gives a copy of the character. So if anyone would get one off of upgrading, we could certainly do that. I might do it on Himiko. Okay, nothing worth looking for in the shop. We still got a few turns and stuff, so let's just straight chill. You can't pretend to be only USB blade if you don't have a knife. I don't want to pretend to be only USB blade. So I'm very happy I'm knifeless currently. Oh my god, these things do 1,000,000 damage. That Doge almost just one hit Sunny. Look, I'm happy being me. I don't want to pretend to be someone else. You can't get this good at everything that I do without being me. My many skills, like disliking candy corn, and I'm sure I have other skills in there somewhere. It's not important. Really though, who actually likes candy corn? I wonder if that's a spicy take, but I saw a bunch of it for sale at the market recently, and I was like, because obviously they were trying to like move out all the old stuff from Halloween, and I was like, man, candy corn's the worst. Sorry for any candy corn devouts that I just upset. That was not my intent. But I need to live my best life, and I don't want to pretend that I don't feel the way I feel. You do have a Robin upgrade. Candy corn is pretty booty cheeks. Look. I just know how it goes. I don't mean to say that I'm some sort of like revolutionary or someone who like figured it out before everyone else, but that is exactly what I mean to say. And I think it's about time that I get my recognition for being a trailblazer in a world of people that like candy corn. As a regular peppermint candy canes. Alright, you say regular peppermint candy canes. That seems that there's some sort of exception. Like there's a version of candy cane that is good. So I'd really like to hear what's good. Candy corn is a secret money laundering scheme? I'd believe it. That doesn't seem too out of character for big candy corn. Could they stop throwing stuff at Sunny? Actually, just stop throwing stuff in general. Does this do what I think it does? It does function like it normally does and give everyone a turn. That's nice. This will probably kill everything, right? You sure do. Starburst candy canes are good. I haven't had a Starburst in a long time. Sweet tart candy canes are good. I've never had either, but I'm gonna trust to your judgment here. It sounds like you know what you're talking about. You sound like an expert in the field. I don't think I've ever met anyone with an opinion on candy canes before, so I would have to defer your judgment to you. On candy canes. I don't know if I said candy corn. I meant to say candy canes. Quartz are a little bit tough for me. It's been a rough X years. Speaking of X years, I should do something fun for my birthday next week on stream. Alright, what do we got for in our counter node? 12 experience or a random 5 cost character. I think I'll take the experience. That is equivalent to 12 coins, which is certainly more. Give us a chance to roll down later. I guess we'll just straight chill right now. I'm thinking our damage is plenty. The one thing I'm scared of, the one thing that scares me right now is us potentially getting annihilated by the damage that we take. What equips do you want? How do I track your equips from inside of the thing? Do I just click yeah? Recommended equipment. Boom. Do I track one type of weapon? I've already tracked it. Alright, great. I didn't mean to projector you. I'm dumb. I was thinking that was the one that lets me pick your gear out. I'm ultra dumb. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but now I wish I had a Robin in the store to round it out. Hit him with a drain. Oh my god, Sunday went down. Sunday didn't go down because we got the passive. I wasn't sure if the passive would work in this mode. Took a killing blow in combat. Went down. After an ally character is a killing blow, they immediately restore a portion of their HP, although we lose a bit of the countdown. When a character receives a killing blow in combat, they will not be knocked down. Will immediately recover some HP. Characters killing blow in combat, the countdown timer will decrease, causing... Oh no. She just keeps dying over and over. We almost just lost the entire run, and we lost the majority of our points because they just hit Xing Shui over and over again. And nothing had happened other than Xing Shui getting hit. Maybe that's an issue with me not having enough shielders, but now I have... Oh my god, we lost out on so much from that. Oh my god, Xing Shui, you're killing me. Alright, I shouldn't roll down hard here, but now that I'm like... I don't want to say I'm heated. Now that I'm salty, I feel like rolling down. We can put down one more character on the board. We don't have anyone... Oh, we can put down Fimberfloof. That's fine. That's rough. That's gonna ruin our final points at the end quite a bit. I felt like our survivability was kind of buns, but that was rough. We will get less finalization points, but we can at least clear, hopefully, the still oofies. RNG giveth, RNG taketh away. That's so rough. I wonder how I could have prevented that. I should not go too crazy on this. This enemy's already dead, basically. It's a shame we can't get some squad HP back. Oh, it's real rough that it's right before the final boss, too. Brutal. That's okay. We'll just whine about it, lick our wounds, and we'll move on. Sunday upgrade looks nice. Oh my god, we have Archer in the shop and I almost didn't notice. Well, we got Magician one, which is after Archer attacks a certain number of times, ally characters gain temporary equipment, which is pretty cool. We got skill point 6. We got everything we wanted. It's just bittersweet now. Good fortune token. Man, we hit the 3-star Himiko, which is kind of clean. But man, we live in a society. What kind of society? I'll let you decide. We have an Anoxa. Let's get the Anoxa off our board. We have one extra Himiko, which means there's more in the pool. Grab a Fimberfloof just because we're a Fimberfloof fan. Any other upgrades we can grab last minute before we move on? I don't think we have a spot for Kirine, but it would be an interesting prospect to put her on. So she wouldn't really benefit anyone besides Caradra. I mean, maybe she would. I'm kind of overthinking how she functions. I know she works well with other Crisis Heirs. It would be cool to get Robin 3. I would be surprised if we managed it. And by that I mean it's functionally impossible. Not literally impossible, but you know what I mean. People are like, oh, it's possible to win the lottery, but it's not actually possible to win a lottery, you know? Well, I'm gonna commit to trying to get an upgrade for either of these two, I think. The odds of which are more than a little bit low. Alright, no luck. Alright, well, let's send it. We'll see how cool the final thing is. We should use our equipments too. We probably missed out a lot on doing that. We have a lot of equipment just sitting here. What does Sparkle want? Anything that we can make? We can make 2 of the things. Yeah, making equips is something we definitely should have done. Nice that you can click the synthesis button. I didn't realize that was a thing. This is Lucky Strike, right? We'll just put that. Who's it recommended on? No one on our board currently. We'll throw it on Archer and we'll just see how the last battle goes. Oh lord, that boss is looking formidable. I cannot believe that we just got one hit. It makes sense since looking at this entire comp, we have like a single shielder that we can't control. So I get it. Oh my god. I don't like this comp. We didn't like lose time this time, thankfully, because we could still lose. Daniel needs to go off like extremely hard. Okay, Daniel did go off extremely hard with the 100 million hit. Oh, I was close to doing the double phase. No. Oh, no, 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 no. We're gonna run out of time if we're not careful. I mean, we don't really have a say in it. We're just extremely glass cannon. We need people to not die. No, no, don't give Archer a turn. This is all about Daniel. It's the Daniel show. I'm tired of pretending it's the Archer show. It's the Daniel show. I'm committing to the Daniel show. People say Archer this, Archer that. What about Daniel? Unironically, Daniel will probably one hit here if we get good enough luck. That might not be enough. Oh my god, it's plenty. 165 million. Dang, that's brutal. Alright, let's see what we ended up with. A B rating. Boo, hiss. That was a fun comp, but the lack of survivability in the recommended comp was rough. I should have done something smarter, although we would have needed a lot of shielding. Look at the damage chart. Oops, all Daniel. About the Amanda show? I haven't thought about the Amanda show in a minute. Let's run it back on one more. I'm having a good time. What's the last one? Gain one extra piece of base equipment. That's nice. Man, I can't believe we heckin' got noobed on by being a noob. Enemy difficulty +1, yeah, who cares? I mean, I kinda care, they hit quite hard already. Seems like we're gonna have to play smarter comps going higher up. Alright, so we've got Deer Biopharmaceuticals, Dreammaker Initiative, and Vanguard Connect Mechs. So Sam is our final boss. The first investment strategy is of prismatic quality, so we get a random one. I assume. Hit me with it. Oh, wait. It means later on. How do I track those? Surely they taught me and I just didn't pay enough attention. Okay. So it'll be whenever we get the investment. Where is the investment? Okay. So it's just on round 2. So what do we have on our board right now? We have full freedom. We don't have any like rolling or anything, like deliberate rolling. We've got Galaxy Ranger, which could be interesting. Galaxy Rangers get damage amp and speed amp. When Galaxy Rangers are placed off-field, the star ratings of the off-field Galaxy Rangers grant additional stats. Okay, interesting. So Galaxy Rangers, you grab people that are supposed to be on-field, you put them off-field. Interesting that it says 1, 2, 3, 4-star off-field Galaxy Rangers provide bonus stats. Which means there is a way to 4-star a Galaxy Ranger perhaps, or someone on this board. They mentioned in the tutorial that there was some way to 4-star someone. I wonder how you accomplish it. Either way, let's go into battle. This should be a quick one. Rappa is so cool. Sailai is also cool. I'm feeling better about this comp. Even though we're like 2 seconds in, I'll probably die anyways. I'm gonna try and do a build without following a guide this time too, because I want to see how it flows. I like the idea of Galaxy Ranger, but also I feel that we need something other than just Galaxy Ranger. It feels like it would be more supplementary than anything else. We could also try to go for something way more vertical, like the Day Demigods or something. Who are the Day Demigods? Let's look. Obtain exclusive day equipment for Day Demigod team members. Increase their on-field / off-field strength and speed amplification. I don't know. We'll just play it through for the first few. Let's see what our investment opportunity is. We'll go off app. We'll build based off our investment opportunity. Oh no, I ran out of skill points. Not that it matters. They have so much speed that we just kind of obliterated them. Alright, let's see what we got going on. So the prismatic. Each time you spend gold coins to refresh the store, you gain experience. That's really, really, really strong. Obtain light speed propeller, anti-gray boots, and folding knife. Or anti-grab boots, excuse me. So it's speed amplification and on-field strength. I struggle to see the value of that one. 45% chance to get a free refresh while refreshing. I think we go Gold Grubber. Because that'll give us so many levels without really thinking about getting levels. And it'll let us do like more risky, I guess, builds. We have 2 Wolf Hunt in the store. We have Day Demigod. I think I'm gonna go for Day Demigod. It sounds like a fun thing to attempt. Cosmic Smaller is another idea. Could go for a Quantum build as well. Gotta stay grubbed up. It's true. People don't think about that, but you need to keep grubbing. Get busy grubbing or get busy nubbing or something. I don't know. We definitely need to get like something soon. Because currently we're running with no stats at all and we're already feeling it. No combinations. No chess. We're not playing chess. We're playing checkers currently. And that needs to change. Thankfully Sailai does infinite damage on her own. But getting KO'd this early would be really unfortunate. Every day I'm grubbling. Man, I wonder what happened to LMFAO. The true goats of 2010. It's crazy how much damage Seele does, and I'm really grateful for it because it seemed like no one else got the memo that we're supposed to be KOing these enemies. Oh my god, we lost health. Alright, we're still technically fine to rank up, but holy cow, our damage is non-existent. I'm glad that Seele just completely obliterates, but we're really seeing the difference between having just like a 3-star unit. Okay, what do? We have a Knight Demigod available. We have someone for Xin Zhao. I could switch to Knight Demigods. We need something to happen. What's the Xin Zhao route look like? Very vertical. Lightning Lord. I don't really want to run QQ again though. The issue is Day Demigod requires us to be a little bit better off. Refreshing here was not the worst decision in the world. This is like... It feels really bad to build like this. But I don't think it's that bad. Like re-rolling down at this point. We need to find Tribby. If we find Tribby, we'll be in a good spot. There's Tribby. Okay. Maybe overly ambitious to go for Tribby here, but now we have Day Demigod 3. So we'll get the exclusive equipment. This is during combat. For every 10 speed the wearer has, they gain 2% on-field strength and 1% off-field strength can only be put on Day Demigods. So who are we looking at with the most speed? Probably Aglaia, I would imagine. Actually, maybe not. But it's break efficiency, we'll put on Aglaia. Hopefully this gives us a little bit more to work with. Maybe. We spent a lot more coins than I would have liked to. Speaking of Xin Zhao, it's almost time for SKTT1 to win another League of Legends World. It's interesting, I actually just recently heard about the games and stuff that were going on. Spoiler free, I heard there was some big upset or something that happened, which is interesting. And that nobody's got like a perfect bracket anymore or something. Crazy stuff. I remember one time at the last office I worked at, they had a March Madness thing and I completely obliterated everyone there in spite of the fact that I don't really follow basketball. Which was really funny for me and really like salt-inducing for everyone else involved. I've been watching, it'll probably pop on the T1 World. What I heard was that the T1 World starts at like 11 PM on a Sunday. Which is a little bit inconvenient, but I believe that's when it goes on. You just picked the best jersey color, didn't you? No, I picked I kind of picked on the best jersey color. Look, as a Vikings fan to start with, like you gotta go with like what looks good and jumps out. You're gonna tell me that you look at like a Steelers jersey and go, that's what I want? I'm sorry for any Steelers fans, I just completely tossed under the bus. They do play in other countries. What do we have here? You know what? Who are we gonna run as our carry? I guess we can start building Aglaia, but it doesn't really feel worth it. I'm guessing we're gonna run Hysolins or Anaxa as our carry. Honestly, I kind of want to do Kirine though, which is probably like ultra throwing. We'll focus on the higher star people because that's usually a good idea. Priority like this. Sure. Okay, now we need to return to this. So now is there anything that we want? Everyone wants an Aether Drill for their build. We'll grab the Aether Drill. See, we're like looking in the future. Bam, we got something for Kirine right away. Now we'll just focus purely on that Day Demigod thing we're doing. which is almost certainly going to be extremely hard to accomplish. But you know, we're in it to win it. We'll give it a go. The old college try, as they say. We immediately get a rank up if we can get one more demigod, which is going to be a Naxo, which is going to be a little bit difficult for us at this point, but there's an okay chance at it. So what does this do? Increase ally squad's lucky strike rating by 12%, resist forces like crowd control. This effect is stackable. So it's a support banner. We'll just throw it on Tributorius Maximus for now. It looks especially good in Ireland when it beat the Vikings jersey. I hate it here. Hercules is demigod. True. Good ol' Herc. I will say that playing without a guide really is difficult. I like that they have the guides in game. That's really, really convenient. Because freeball this makes me feel like I have no idea what I'm doing, which is kind of to the point. I'm not mentally cooking right now, but we're also kind of cooking. But Seele is our carry, and she's not really part of this crew, so something's got to give. We should grab Casterus if we see her. Because she would scale pretty well with what we're running with right now. I just can't believe how much damage Seele does. That's crazy. Encounter node. I think we have to play safe here, although we do want a lot of ether drills. We gotta go for it, right? I keep saying we gotta play safe, and then I immediately don't play safe, and I'm like, how could this happen? So if we roll the shop, we get experience. Tributorius Maximus is an incredible upgrade for us right now, and I'm super happy to see it. What does Seele want for equipment? Everyone wants a pocket knife. Why is everyone so obsessed with pocket knives? Drag under 3 cost or lower unit to create a copy of them? Great. Well, 2-star Seele just to have her 2-star. What does this create? Greatly increases off-field strength, which is not incredible for the people running right now. Damage mitigation. Okay, so we have nothing too useful. No, I don't want to combine either of those. I really hope Seele can effectively solo this with our build. I mean, Triby's doing quite good too. I don't want to discredit Triby. Tributorius Maximus is doing just fine. I think little Ika's probably doing okay too, but I haven't seen the damage. Let's see. Yeah, little Ika's doing respectable. Just Aglaea's not really doing anything yet. Like at all. Oh, but Seele's doing so much. Why is Seele so strong with no upgrades? They just built her different. She's just better. Sometimes you're better and sometimes you're not better. Maybe I should have focused that on the big ad that spawned in. Hoping this kills the ads on the side. I don't know if it will. It looks like it did not. Aw, man, we're really struggling on the damage. Maybe Day Demigod wasn't where it's at, but I'm telling you, it might be. It might just be one of those things where you have to invest really hard, and then one day you're strong. Maybe, since we're not really doing nothing right now. We'll have to rely on that being the case. I think if we get cast, we're in it. Rappa's doing like nothing on our board right now. Maybe we should replace Rappa with just like a support. I don't know who, but just like someone. But 2-star Rappa is doing literally nothing. Maybe it's all like backloaded into her ult, but she's doing 1/100th of the damage of literally everyone else on the board. Actually, 1/100th is putting it way under. It's like 1,000,000. Well, not totally accurate. I think we need to get Rappa off the board for someone else. We can get Hysalin's gear. There's 2 more Seeles in this shop, but I don't really like... I mean, we can grab them, but it doesn't feel right. I think what we're gonna do is... What are we gonna do? I'm gonna sell the Seeles back, actually. I changed my mind. I'm gonna reroll the shop, which will level us up as well. Maybe I go Huohuo? I'm gonna go Huohuo. We get heal 2, which instead gives us healing strength, which is great. We'll take it. We just sold the Galaxy Ranger and we got another one. That would have been real cool if we had not done that. We could go for Quantum Resonance 2. Increases damage taken by his Quantum Resonance characters being synchronized frequency, which enhances effects. Gain 1 stack of synchronized frequency, increase damage received by enemies by 15%. That might be better than Huohuo, and I think it is, so I'm gonna go ahead and swap Huohuo out like I was saying before. This is fine. What does this do? So it's break efficiency, speed, amplification, on-field strength, off-field strength, increase the damage dealt to elite. Sure. Look, Seele is our carry right now. Oh, I can deploy someone else apparently. I should buy someone from the shop. We'll put Acheron on the front line as well. Back to Galaxy Ranger 1, unfortunately. I'm really doing bad with my economy this time around. Getting that one that gives us 2 experience every single time that I roll is making me like play like a big old dumb idiot head. But sometimes you need to be the dumb idiot head to be able to reach true enlightenment. Alright, please give me some good rewards here. I have played so badly. Sure, we'll focus on Hysalen's gear. We got 2 pieces for her now. I almost want to roll the store, but I think we just need to kind of brute force it now. That I have to go for now and I have actual work to do for a bit. Thank you for the stream though. Thanks for stopping in. Hopefully you have a good one. Hopefully we'll see you around soon. How's the starring? Pretty fun. I'm a big fan of auto battlers and I think they handled it well. I think that I don't know if the market's the right word, but the area for PvE auto battlers could always use more love. And this one's quite fun. Although I think I'm about to get cooked because I opted to do a run without following any guides. Which I think will result in me doing basically no damage by the end. But we'll see. Maybe it'll come through. If you want to take part in the sponsorship on the channel, the primary things to do that will help me hit goals and stuff is if you make a new account and you reach different levels of the Trailblazer, which is like the overall level of the account that you would play. So by progressing through the game and stuff, doing the story and whatnot, it's Trailblazer level 4 and Trailblazer level 8 are the 2 thresholds to help out and support the channel. So like the account itself, Trailblazer 4 and Trailblazer 8. I do appreciate it, of course, if you check it out. It's a really fun thing to play regardless, so. I was really hoping we'd KO the deer before phase... Okay, before we have only 1 turn left. For phase 2, Seele is still like our big leader here, which is kind of awesome. We're going to wait a second. Now we're going to activate ult, now that the ads are up. Such a cool animation tool. I'm thinking we're going to be okay, but it's always hard to tell. I'm glad we have Seele, I'll say that much, because she is hard carrying us right now. I want to say I don't heal. Little Ika will still go off. We're very close to another ult activation, which we should be able to get. We don't even need it. Seele and Acheron just kind of brute forced it for us, thankfully. I will take the Hyacine upgrade, I think. There's also 2 Tribbies, which is tempting, but I also don't want to spend down too hard because we're still looking to upgrade. The issue with Day Demigod is we need to get purple units. We're not doing too bad, but we really need to just kind of like stick our head down for a little bit. We should also equip this for the sake of it. The wearer generates 2 energy for each action value spent. I think I'm going to put that onto Seele for now. I think the plan's going to be get to 8 and then start rolling, because when we're 8 and we start rolling, we'll be able to just get a bunch of experience from it as well. And we can work on getting a Hyselin set up. And Seele getting random ults is going to be really, really nice, because we're going to have a boatload of activations. Get a little Ika up. Seele should clear off the board here. The one issue with Seele that we have is that she's very SP hungry, which is not that big of a deal considering that she's like effectively the carry of our team. She can eat all the SP that she would like, but we need to be careful of it and not overspend on other people. Which I think is more than accomplishable. Alright, what do we have? Gain 15 gold coins. Peppy takes a stroll in the field, granting the squad 1% on/off-field strength. Obtain a staff projector, which I think is the duplicate one. Yeah, for 3 or below. After 3 notes, get another one, so we can upgrade someone at low cost. I don't think we want that. Every time entering a supply phase, randomly obtained an unselected character and their carried equipment. Okay, so we get 2. No, we don't want that this early. 11 free refreshes. No. Reduce the difficulty of enemies in the encounter of boss nodes by 4 down to a minimum of 0. I think we'll go for the coins. That'll put us in the area where we want to be. Oh, we got a little Peppy on the board too. Peppy bursts on the scene with a boundless gusto, boosting the squad's on-field and off-field strength. I know there's a Peppy was going to be on the board, but I didn't know Peppy was going to be on the board. I did talk about how we might run Cass, and I think we're going to grab Cass here. We'll sell Acheron, put Cass on the board. I think that that's the nature of Cass. We do get Blood Flame too as well. Cass benefits a lot from HP fluctuations, so I think it's a pretty good investment. And I think from here, we've stabilized a little bit. Let's peek our side. I didn't think there was anything else that we wanted. There's an Anaxa that we really wanted, actually. I was super wrong about that. We'll put Anaxa on in place of Silverwolf. That'll put us at Day Demigod 4, giving us a little bit more stats in Weapon Master. So we have Day Lightspeed Propeller, which is the speed amplification one. And then we have Day Weapon Master. Increase the ally squad's on/off-field strength by 25%. Can only be equipped by Day Demigod Bond squad mates. What do we do with this? Bunch of stats is fine. I think we'll put that onto Tribby because Tribby's been ripping good damage. Honestly, give some speed to Tribby as well. Let's just make Tribby the best Tribby that we can trib. So we just get some bonus stats. We would love to get it up to 9, but that's obviously going to be a tough goal. But we're in kind of position now to approach that. We just don't want to lose any more HP along the way, and I'm hoping that Cass is going to do enough damage to kind of balance it out. I'm thinking the odds of Cass being pretty good at carrying is decent. Getting Cass's ult up sooner than later would be nice though, so maybe we'll switch the equipments over to Cass from Seele. Because if Cass could just get her ult basically immediately, we would be in business. We had that in a build last night when I was doing the tutorial, and it was quite strong. Currently Tribby is our carry, which is kind of fun conceptually at least. We're getting the Blood Flame bonus as well. There's certain value to just like eking out another bond, even if it's like a one that we barely started. Seele is in fact still going off, but she doesn't get her reset there because I'm dumb. I'm really shocked it took so long for Cass's ult to go off. We did get it finally. It's probably because the equipment setup I did. Cass is doing less damage than I thought she was gonna do. Not that she's bad or anything, but she's not pulling Seele numbers. Why is Seele so strong? Alright, what do we got for supply phase? We've got a Hyacine with a folding knife, which looks pretty ideal for what we want. There's also a photon cell, but folding knives are just so high in demand, and Hyacine, someone we're already fielding. Tributorius Maximus does sound nice. I'm gonna reroll the shop, which will also rank us up. Grab an Aglaya. Did I grab a Tribby here? Yeah, I can grab Tribby and then I can sell Silver Wolf. 3-star Tribby I think would put us in a really, really nice position. We do lack a unit to put on the board right now. Blade is actually not mad. A Blood Flame unit is not something I'm upset to see. I think we should start fielding more equipment too. Maybe let's look at what Cass wants and see if we can synthesize some of those for her. Just a little something something to get the engine going. I meant to move over Seele's equipment to Cass, but Seele's still doing fine damage, so I guess it's okay. So getting Cass's up ult sooner than later would be quite nice. But maybe it's just all Seele. Seele all the way down, you know? Blade is definitely helping the Dream for getting us off the board with the Blood Blade, Blood Flame, Flame Blood. Blood Flame. We got there. Words are a little bit tough sometimes, I'll admit it. Can we one hit the big guy? I can't believe how much Seele is carrying. I know I've been like oozing about that this entire run, but it's really surprising to me. We'll hit this enemy with his ability so we deliberately avoid missing a Seele reset. I guess to make Cass really pop off, you need a lot of Blood Flame. Not that she's doing particularly bad right now. I think I would just detonate. I mean, that was a respectable amount of damage. She's doing fine. It just takes her a lot to get off the ground. Once she starts, though, she's okay. Alright, what do we got? 2 random basic equipments. I think we go for that. I don't think we're gonna struggle with it or anything. We have a Yun Li in the shop. Such a shame that we don't really need her. Could go for Seele more, but that wasn't really the plan. What are we looking for still? Hysolins and Karine. I think what we're going to do now is just go to 8 and then start rolling. I think that is just the play trademarked. We've got Encounter here, which is going to be a tough one. Hopefully we can make it through without too much trouble. And then we have the reward. I think this is probably going to be the make or break for our run on this one, though. We'll have to see how right or wrong I am about that. These things have so much health. This is a terrible idea. Maybe the Blood Blade, Blood Flame will do an incredible amount. We haven't even killed the ads yet. Hell is, I think I might be cooked. I don't know. I was hoping the ads would just kind of go down through convenience of AoE. We don't get a shield. Oh my god, you get a shield. Oh my god, you get a shield too. Guess we'll save the dragon and not detonate it. Oh no. I think Seele can maybe kill the boss at this point. It might be close though. Oh my god, it's nowhere close. I may have yeeted my last hot. We'll see how many points we get for killing the ads. I don't know how much the big boss is worth. But if the big boss is worth like a good chunk, we may still survive. But the fact that we're like, oh, we might live this is not very indicative of success. I guess we detonate the dragon here. There's no reason to really keep it. Oh, we're definitely going to lose HP though. Oh my god, we're going to lose so much. We should kill everything we can. Oh my god, we might just die. There's no way we die, right? I'm not coping. Okay, we didn't die. We actually took a lot less than I expected. I think it keeps us in the threshold for 2 upgrade points. That was still rough, though. We do get our reward, which is nice. Gosh, this is so rough. I don't even think I want to upgrade these. I'll buy them. Let's do our reward battle, which we'll probably struggle through anyways. And then I think we just need to roll down, like, immediately. I think we get completely killed if we don't. We're struggling on the reward battles. I don't think the demigods is it. Alright, we're not struggling that bad on the reward battle. Also, there's no timer on the reward battles, so you can't really struggle on them. I guess you could technically... No, you can't even lose. You can't lose this fight. This is like a little victory lap for us. The game was like, we kind of feel bad for what we made you go through with the Tribby carry. So, here you go. Alright, let's go to 8 and then we'll start rolling, like, immediately. We have a Cass on the board? No, don't be tempted. Don't be tempted. Don't believe their lies. Alright. Hysolence. Okay, huge. Huge. We're selling Cass. What's your recommended equipment? I think 2 of them are on sale right now. They are. We're going to unequip the stuff on sale. Put them on Hysolence. What else do you want? It's the 2 stabbies. We don't have 2 stabbies. We might potentially be able to get 2 stabbies though. I think what we're going to do is equip a bunch of random stuff here and then re-roll them. We can get a bunch of stuff for Anaxa? Let's do it. Oh, that's another thing too. We have the special equipment. Let's take everything off Tribby for a moment. So this is bonus stats for every speed they have, and for being on the front line it's improved. And this is just a bunch of bonus strength. We'll give Hysolence that. Can I give you 2 of these? That's pretty cool. I guess one of them's the special improved one. We really want one more day demigod, which is going to be a really tough order, but it'd be really nice if we could accomplish that. I didn't mean to click that to level up. I don't know why I'm the way I am. What do you have? You're a damage over time. So let's also look for damage over time people. Let's try to pull in like a damage over time build. We literally have 3-star Tribby. We could also potentially invest more in Blood Flame, but I don't think that's the play. I know what I want to go for. And Anaxa upgrades, definitely welcome. We'll grab Jingyuan. I think having him for AoE attack is almost certainly worth it. The Hysolence upgrade is nice. Like I said, we might be rolling a little bit too much here, but I feel like we have to. Another Hysolence upgrade. The bright side of this really pathetic roll down is that we're getting a lot of experience while doing it. Alright, so let's look at one more thing. Hysolence is kitted out. What does Anaxa want for equipment? We want boots or we want a gun? Can we get a boots or a gun from this? Perfect. We'll go for the gun. Make an Anaxa's piece. Anaxa's now kitted out. Anaxa's good to go. What does Tribby want? We can't make any of the stuff Tribby wants. Tribby wants the fist. We have the fist. Boom. Tribby gets the fist. What is this? At each node, whatever dice randomly equips the character with 2 items. Ah, okay. We're gonna throw that onto Jing Yuan. I'm gonna have faith that he's gonna be really good. Victory banner. Increase ally squad's lucky strike rate by 25%. Great. Boom. I think we are okay for the moment. Did we hit Day Demigod 6? No. Do we have AoE attack 3? Yes. Are we no longer using Seele? Apparently. Is that a good idea? I don't think so. I think that's probably throw-in. But maybe we'll be fine. It's an AoE fight, which I didn't realize, but now I feel a lot smarter for switching up my comp. I forgot we were looking specifically for damage over time characters. I bet you I missed a bunch of them too, which is kind of cringe, but so it goes. I'll be honest with you, it's feeling okay right now. It's not feeling terrible. We did our big roll down way before what we did previously, but I think it might keep us alive for a little while. Trippy's damage is incredible. Jing Yuan's is also really big. Yeah, we got an achievement. Huge. We can also backline to Galea instead of Seele, maybe? I feel like she doesn't do much on the front line for us now. I mean, we'll lose her passive. I should see what her passive is before I do that. Actually, her damage became a lot more respectable, maybe? Maybe not. Tribby is just so powerful, and 3-star Tribby is really nice. Iceland's is so cool. We do so much damage now. We have a new carry. Alright, not bad, not bad. I think it was worth the really rough roll down. Unfortunately, I think we're just in roll mode now, though. I don't think we go for an Axa. In fact, I'm gonna sell the extra Aglaya we have to put ourselves in a little bit of econ. I think the main thing we want to do now is focus on finding Karine and getting Hysolins 3. Those are like priority A and priority B in themselves. Let's see how our damage holds up against the non-boss, but I'm willing to bet we're going to be fine with how powerful it was. Finding someone with the damage over time effect would also be incredible for our comp. So we need to do that because Seele is not doing anything in the backline right now. I forgot to be looking for that. Lion Father is so cool. The enemies that heal up after you kill them are so annoying in this mode. Our skill point economy got really better when we put Seele on the backline. It looks like we're gonna be fine making it through here, but man, these Mara Struck are annoying. Huge, okay. Not perfect, but I think it's good enough. What do we got? So, now the next 3 times you enter a new node, gain 9 gold coins. That could put us back in where we want to be. I don't know, it might be a little bit late for that. When you enter combat, ally squad action advances by 40% of off/on-field strength increases by 60%. Okay, so let's get a bunch of power early on. I don't want that one. Your break emblem and Ruan Mei. Upon entering the field, the leftmost character in their memo strike gain on-field strength equal 30% of the leftmost character's off-field strength. Okay. That's a lot of brain power for me. I don't really want it. Characters that are 3-star 3 cost are equipped with 3 items gain 10% speed, amplification, and a bunch of bonus stats. That one's not bad for us. I think I'm going to go for that because we have a bunch of things that are working in such a way right now. We do have a damage over time character, but they're a frontliner. We will get them to count more than Seele because I don't think Seele adds anything to our comp right now. So I'm going to grab Asta and just put her down, which will give us dot 2, which gives us access to dot amplification and super excitation, which is when enemy takes action, it triggers that super excitation, which deals dot damage and triggers random dot effects on enemy targets, which seems like a better upgrade than having Seele. Although I gotta be honest, Seele carried us for a very long time, so 07 to Seele. Appreciate all she did for us. Lion Daddy is doing great for us right now. He is replaceable, but we fully kitted him out because we were just like, we need something, and he pulled through when we needed him to. The fact that we made it this far when we were struggling so hard early on is nice. But let me say just how like solid a decision it is to follow some of the guides when you don't know what you're doing. But it's kind of fun too at the same time. Like just pick one you like and then just kind of full send it on it. Because if I win, it's gonna go straight to my head and I'm gonna be like, I'm the best tactical genius in the universe, you know, sign me up for the Xin Zhao army, you know? Alright, what do we got? We got a Karene! Yes! Thank you! Don't even forget it, we're done with Lion Daddy. Wait, would that be throwing? Lion Daddy's AoE attack 3. I think we put Aglaia back and drop our Blood Flame. And then we put Karene at the top. Now we get Beloved One, which is after she participates in a battle, the store will start selling poems, which will get powerful buffs. And then we get Day Demigod 6, which gets us double the buff we had before of stats. And then we get a special item, which is the day version of Decapitation, which is good for Hyselin. So let's go ahead and drop everyone's stuff for a little bit. Let's reassess, because I want to get Karene built up, because I want to make her my... I don't even know if she's a carry or not, but... So she wants the saw thing, she wants the banner. We do have the banner. Can we unequip that, or is that too many? Alright, so Karene can take the banner. You can equip your 2 favorite things. We'll look for Tribby too, I think, because Tribby is the other one that's been doing really good for us. You want the Frisbee, so you can have both Frisbees. How about that? So we got the Decapitator. We'll give it to Hyselins because she already likes one of those. This is increase allies off/on field strength by 25%. I'm going to give that to Karene. We have the random equips. We could put that on Qingyuan again. Tribby we can give the Starfall Sniper to. And then the chainsaw is for Lucky Strike. You know what? Actually, I changed my mind. I'm surprised they let you remove the whatever dice from people. I kind of figured that would be permanently locked in. I'm gonna put that on Qingyuan. It might be that the lucky dice doesn't actually like change. We unfortunately can't make any of the recommended equipment on him. But I feel like we're doing okay. Let's just peek the shop right now. Nothing I really want. We'll do our big roll down maybe after this fight here, because we're gonna get the tough one next. We'll see how Karene does, really. If Karene brings like some fat damage for the team, we'll be okay. Or some fat buffs, I guess. She brings fat anything. We have an Asta and Aglaia on the back line that just do not get their passives in. Which I forgot to check the Aglaia passive. I should do that next. Like, Karene definitely needs more speed because she doesn't really get to go, but we did do fine on the damage there. shame I can't force her to go sooner. Alright, let's see what we got. 3 gold coins or 12 experience. I will definitely grab the 3 gold coins. Let's play safe here. We don't want to lose any experience this far in. We've finally reached the point where we can have a pretty healthy roll down a little bit, so let's just keep our econ where it is. We'll take the easy fight, and then hopefully we can do the reward fight and then be prepared for beating up Sam. An accident's very little for the equipment we give him. We could potentially invest those somewhere else. I don't know if it'd make too much of a difference. They might be better on Lion Daddy is what I'm thinking. I'm really glad our builds sort of came together after a while. I'm also really glad we went for the easier version of this because the timer's already quite tight. I guess it's not that tight, but it's kind of tight. Karene's ult is just really difficult to get off, but it's really strong, so I guess it makes sense. Alright, I'm glad we went for the weaker one. We're in the prep phase. Let's just econ. Actually, you know what? We'll level up to 9. We can fit something on our board. Let's think about what else to fit. Getting 2 damage over time characters could be nice. Honestly, a backliner that does anything is probably just a good idea. As for what that would be, though, I don't really know. I guess we'll grab Fuzuan for now. Gives us heal too, gives us some defensive capabilities so we might not die, because dying is going to be really bad. Dying is like effectively GG. If you get in a death loop cycle, it's over. I know it's kind of clowning on Anax's damage, but I think it's just that Tribby does so much that makes everyone else look low. And Lion Daddy catches up pretty quick. Alright, so we're against Sam. We're level 9. Gain 2 employment contract, cost 3. We don't really want 3 costs, so we're not going to worry about that right now. Is Sunday's a frontliner? If Sunday was a backliner, I mean, we could still run Sunday. Sunday may not be a terrible idea for us. Who are the dot characters? Is there a dot 5-star? Black Swan. If we can get Black Swan and Kafka, I think we drop Jing Yuan. And then, I guess, Fuzuan. And go hard into dot, but we'll see. I'll be surprised if it'll pan out like that. Would be nice, but I don't see it happening. Well, we can rank up the FX, which is something. There's an Aglaya, but I don't think it's worth trying to go for more Aglayas right now. Interesting that Bronya is part of Blood Flame. Gains 2 squad HP. It's a shame, I don't think that'll put us above a threshold, otherwise I would consider it. For a moment I thought Ted Luocho was a Galaxy Ranger, and I was like, I don't know if that's right. An Emblem Codex could be interesting. Think I'll do that. Hope we get damage over time. We did not get damage over time. We could go Quantum Resonance though. That might not be a terrible idea. I'll hold on to it for a sec while I'm still looking. We did find Kafka. Getting 2 more Hysolins would also just kind of be GG for us, so I don't want to hold that out either. Karane's a really nice pickup. This is tough. I feel like we're like treading on the edge of potentially hitting something big. One more high Silence would be nice. Either Jingyuan or Karane would be nice. Seeing Black Swan would also be quite nice. There's Black Swan. Alright, I'm gonna commit to it. I hope this isn't throwing too hard. We're going to buy Black Swan, throw her on the board. She has a special effect apparently. Increase allies' speed. Increase the probability of 5 cost characters or increase her off-field strength. I didn't realize that you could put her on either side. I wish you could like close this thing. I didn't know that Black Swan could be off-fielded. Let's do that then. Okay, she is an off-fielder. Cool. I didn't realize she was. I thought she was a frontliner. Alright, and we're going to drop FX as well for Kafka, which will give us damage over time 4, which I'm hoping is like what we need. Probably put Kafka on the front as well. Putting a lot of faith into Hycelin's doing the big Poggy carry. Kafka upgrade's quite nice, not going to be too upset about that. I think it's a little late to be looking for Hyacine upgrades. We really want the Hycelin's one. If we get Hycelin's 3, I think we're in it. Karane upgrade is quite nice. Not upset about that. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, Hycelin's 3 is what we were really hoping for. Okay, I put a lot of investment in the damage over time. We can't go Quantum Resonance anymore, so I'm glad we didn't commit to it. We only have one Night Demigod, so it's not going to pop off. Energy's not going to work either. It just kind of feels like it's GG on this one. For each debuff an enemy has burst damage increase against them. I mean, let's just go for the debuff one. Maybe we'll put on like Kafka or something. Right, anyone benefit from this? I figured it would be a no. Oh, it looks like it legally can work on Aglaia, so we'll put it on Aglaia. Alright, so the characters that we want recommended equipment for don't really have anything that pans out. What about sub-equipment for you? When a warrior uses an ability or on a target, increase their on-field strength and damage mitigation up, sure, we'll do it. Better than nothing. How about you, Kafka? Boom. We have a single defensive thing left. We will put it on Kafka on the front line. I lied, we have an entire extra thing. Perpetual Engine's a really good one, right? Yeah, immediately activates the ultimate after entering combat. That's like GG. We gotta put that on here, like ASAP. No, Tribby, stop. So we have stats up. Honestly, I think we need to figure out where to put this. I think this goes on Trivia. I think this is it. So now we've equipped it everything we can, and we have it so that Karane's gonna ult the moment she goes on the field. It's not perfect, but I think it'll do. Well, let's see, because I really tried. We rolled down really hard. 3-star Hyceline should be huge. We switched completely over from AoE to debuff. Gonna ult immediately on Karane. I feel like it's gotta be giving it over to Hycelin's, right? Yeah, I love this ult. It's so cool. I get a second ult too. I should be ripping ults right now. Let's get buffs on our crisis areas as soon as we can. Our damage is looking pretty respectable. The damage over times are popping off, but we'll have to see if we can actually finish the kill or not. Oh my god, Kafka does so much now with the follow-up. I guess it's not even her dots doing it, but... This is what we were looking for. They're permanent buffs when you apply them to people, so I'm gonna just put it on Kafka so she has hers too. And then we'll focus on doing damage. No, Kafka, you gotta live. Kafka, no dying on us, please. Oh my god, the damage is kind of incredible though. We have spicy hit points. I forgot that Sam does that. Or skill points. We are absolutely blasting them. Look at the damage on Hysolins. Holy, the investment was worth it. Yes, what a pivot. Holy heck, that really panned out at the end. What a fun build that was. Man, I love this mode. It's so fun. Battle rating S, which is nice. Wait, we got an S still? I thought we were only going to get the +2 instead of the +3. Heck yeah, we'll take it. The last one we only got a B, so... That was really fun. I really, really like this mode. I know I keep saying that, but it's just so true. Alright, what do we got? Get 1 extra piece of basic equipment at the start. That seems quite nice. And restore 2 squad HP after combat. I know, GG. That's going to make it so much easier to get the good points. So we have seasonal advantages, which I'm guessing these will disappear every season. The start of combat, gain 1 skill point. If the final boss is defeated with 1 or more cycles remaining, restores 40 health for the squad. Huge. Holy moly. Look at all the goodies we get too. Stellar Rage, Track of Destiny. I can speak, it's not my first time. I do like the fact that you get rewards for doing the different builds, but also doing it at certain ranks and above. Really, really fun. I think this is my favorite mode they put out so far. Not to say the other ones weren't very good, but this is quite fun. Interesting, I didn't realize they were called factions and schools respectively. Guessing the factions are the ones that tend to go higher. Those go up to 6 schools. I guess they can go higher too. But factions are like a group of people, while schools are like, you know, the mages and stuff. Hit me up with some more free rewards too. When we're reaching level 10, good luck with that. I spend way too much stuff. And we finished our weekly points. Which is really dropping the bucket. I was just having fun with this mode. What do we got for our ranks? Some more space bucks? Sign me up. Let's go check out the shop too. How are we doing on our ranks out of curiosity? So we're at Cobalt Silver 5. It's Ice Titanium, Amethyst Gold, Investment Master, Monarch Capital, and Wealth Creator. So we're making progress, you know? We need to get over to Ice Titanium. It's a nice little grind though. It's very, very fun. Very, very fun. I'm so glad we pulled that run together. I'm so proud of it. Like, maybe it's not like the most impressive thing in the universe, but we didn't follow a guide. We still ended up with an S rank. GG, we're the best. I don't know if we're the best, but... I want to check out the shop. Where is the shop here? I want to spend my space bucks. How do I spend them? There's so many exclamation points, I know, I'm sorry. A new anomaly arbitration? I'm sure that'll be fun. Currency wars. Is it bond link? No. Oh, and the things I'm getting not currencies for a shop, but instead currencies to upgrade the thing. I'm just being dumb. That might be the case. I might be being a little dumb. That was pretty fun. we're gonna wrap up the sponsored stream there. Highly recommend. Again, appreciate Hoyo for giving me a chance to play the game on stream for a sponsor. I know I play it on stream without sponsorship sometimes, but like, very blessed that I get the opportunity to do these streams from time to time. A lot of fun. Highly recommended. The new mode's wicked fun. I haven't done the story yet, but I'm sure it's quite good too. Either way, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you had fun. I know I had a nice time.
Spotify is featuring some new story modes. Would you like me to search for details on the Wicked Fun and other new story modes on Spotify?
My phone just started randomly telling me about some Spotify Wicked Fun, whatever. Not interested. I don't know how it possibly did that. It probably heard me speaking somehow. The AI is the future. Either way, thank you again, Hoyo. It was a fun stream. Hopefully you had fun, and hopefully you'll check out Honkai Star Rail. Maybe we'll play some more of it this week too. Either way, bye for now.